Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keene. You are watching and listening to God TV Radio International. If you'd like to check out my radio station, links are in the description. If you'd like to support me, I've got Cash App and PayPal and also a merchandise store where you can buy products. And I'm also an author, so you can buy some of my books that I've written if you're so inclined. So it turns out that the United States of America government decided to release documentation with absolute proof that Joe Biden and his family, his son, have been involved, along with his brothers, have been funneling a lot of money out of the Ukraine. It turns out that they have been doing business with the Ukraine and China for years, which all of us that follow with politics or do any kind of research at all knew this before Donald Trump dealt with his rigged election and was put out while Joe Biden was installed. We all knew this. We all knew that all these countries that are making a lot of money off of us is because our president, basically, Biden, betrayed us. We knew this. We've been saying this, and we have waited for Republicans to do something about it. But instead, they waited until he was to the point where he was almost 100 years old and suffering from dementia. So will he do any time? Most likely not. He'll be put in a nursing home where he'll have sexy, attractive, big-hipped nurses feeding him fucking jello, and his life will simply go on. Nothing will be done. I suspect that Jill, his wife, probably knew all this. She went everywhere with them. She had to. Somebody had to change his fucking diapers and, feed him through a bottle and shit. And, help him up fucking stairs. It is what it is. So she probably knew everything. She knew what her son was doing. She knew what her husband was doing. And she was living the glamorous lifestyle. Dressing up in pretty clothes and being able to travel around the world and do shit. She was living the fucking dream, ladies and gentlemen. Will something happen to her? I doubt it. I doubt the Republicans will do anything. Democrats and Republicans have done so good at demoralizing us. They have done so well at basically showing how they fucked up our judicial system and how they fucked up our everything. And we've just sat back and watched. And all we are capable of doing at this time is just tweeting, oh man, do you believe what they did this day? You're not going to believe what they did now. Or I'm going to vote Trump, even though they know damn well the election's fucking rigged. And that's another thing, too. They kept on showing evidence after evidence. And the corporations said, you know what, we're going to censor anybody that questions shit. Just like a fucking Stalinist militia they did. And they're doing it again. If anybody speaks out whenever we steal the election, well, they need to be jailed. They're conspiracy theorists. That's the reason why they dropped a bunch of conspiracy theorists on YouTube and all these video sharing sites, because they fucking knew that if people believed that, they might actually get the motivation to do something about it. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. We're gonna sit on Twitter and we're gonna just sit back and take it. Our bills are gonna go through the roof. A lot of you are gonna end up homeless. A lot of you are gonna end up out on the fucking street, digging in your ass and digging in the dumpster for food. And your kids are going to get taken away by the system because it's against the law and it's negligent to have your children out on the fucking street. This is how they get you. This is how they tear your family up. If they control the stores and they control what they call price gouging, they're going to do just like Venezuela. You can't go anywhere without being surveilled and told what to fucking do and what you're allowed to eat and what you're allowed to even wipe your ass with. Toilet paper. Get ready to stand in fucking lines for that shit. That's going to be fun. You got shit pouring down your own fucking legs. You're sitting in a puddle of your own piss wondering when you're going to get toilet paper. You better learn how to fucking live in the woods and wipe your ass with poison ivy leaves because you're fucked. That's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nightmare Fuel.